Hey GreatDrams, today we're going to look at something a bit weird. Thomson whiskey from New Zealand, New Zealand Whiskey Co. Manuka Wood Smoke Single Malt Progress Report at 46% ABV. It actually got its 2016 gold medal at the San Fran Spirits Awards, so it can't be bad. And it's actually a bottle that's been lent to me by a very good friend, Mike, who's one of the founding members of the Poynton Whisky Club, my whisky club. I started last year, and he's lent it to me so that I could review it. What a gent. So I'm going to have to nip out in the rain and drop that back to him. All socially distanced, of course, gloves, hats, the lot, masks and all that. But more importantly, Manuka. Who saw that coming? I certainly didn't. You see all kinds of weird and wonderful finishes from around the world of whiskey nowadays. Manuka, obviously. You have Jewers with their illegal mezcal cask. Got a Chivas with a relatively underwhelming tequila cask. You have, just looking around the room of what interesting things we've got. Obviously, you've got red wine cask from California, from the continent, from Australia. You have Jura 7 wood, which I'm not sure it knows what it's doing, but 7 different French and American oak barrels come together to create that release. You have PX, you have all kinds of amazing finishes. You have even Calvados as well, more an Irish whiskey than Scotch. Sure, but it does exist. And there's gin cask finishes. I mean, just look at the Teeling back catalogue. They're the ones with the breadth at the minute. All the different types of finish. So that's really cool. But Manuka wood, never ever heard of it used. When Mike presented this to me in a blind tasting about a month ago, I do like swaps of samples to have a bit of a play. I was like, what the hell is this? It's interesting, but what is this? And so we dropped the bottle off so I could spend some more time with it. So, on the nose, it is quite smoky. I like honeyed smoky. As you'd imagine, Manuka honey, I guess. But it's got both those kind of massive qualities in it, in equal measures. Smoke, it's like smoke almost wrapped or encapsulating honey in some way. Wow. And you do have an oaky note there, quite a green oaky note as well, to be really honest. I think it's quite a young whiskey, which would track with it saying progress report, so I'm guessing it's a work in progress, much like Rase do with the While We Wait, and the Spirit of Yorkshire distillery do with their different project releases as it goes along. So, I can understand that. The nose is lovely though. With time though, the honey note dissipates and the smoke dominates. Do you know what? I'm massively impressed with that. And I was when Mike gave it to me the first time, but it's been a while and haven't really thought about it until today. But that latent smoky honey note. I love a smoky honey. Especially over fruit and yogurt, just if anyone cares. But that, I think, is a really nice flavour profile. Amongst the most interesting whiskey innovations I think I've seen, along with like your McMira's green tea casks. That's pretty cool, pretty weird. That's really nice. Kind of want to send Mike back to New Zealand to get me a bottle, if I'm really honest. Hopefully he'll watch this and think, do you know what? When all of this virus stuff is done and dusted, I'll take a few days out of my life to go and pick Greg up a bottle from New Zealand. Wouldn't that be lovely? Cheers, Mike. Love you long time. But I really do find that to be a fascinating whiskey. Talk a lot about innovation and different finishes, different woods and all that within whiskey. And innovation largely has a smaller I. And I don't even know necessarily if these guys are using innovation with a capital I, or if it's just what they had access to. But it works. It's different. Honeyed smokiness. Hello. I really enjoyed that. I think that is one of the, I'm going to say it, I think it's one of the nicest whiskies I've tried this year. nicest smoky whiskies I've tried this year. And I think that's not a bad result for them, or for me, because I got to try it twice. Cheers, Mike. Until next time.